Hello guys, welcome to the channel Talking with Jay Spring. On today's video I'm giving you a Netflix movie review for the movie Point Blank. I'm going to go for it, give it the good, the bad points and everything in between. Don't forget to leave your ratings and thoughts down below in that comment section, of course. So without further ado guys, let's jump straight into it. Netflix's Point Blank, this came out yesterday, so 2019, directed by Joe Lynch, who's normally known for his horror movies, and this is an action thriller movie around 1 hour and 26 minutes long. The story of this is pitted against rival gangs and corrupt cops. An ER nurse and a career criminal must work together to survive the fight of their lives and save the nurse's pregnant wife. Let's jump straight into the good points. Now, the good points about this movie is the cinematography was okay throughout the movie. Didn't blow you away or nothing, but you did have some good shots throughout the movie. As well as the editing was good, especially when you have them action scenes. You get some nice fast-paced cutting, which was great. As well as the music. I actually quite enjoyed the music throughout the movie. It kept me going. There was actually some really good songs I was actually singing along to, so that's good. As well as the storyline. I thought the storyline was great throughout the movie. Quite a simple, basic, understandable, and enjoyable storyline throughout, which kept me going from point A to point B, which was great. Then the action scenes as well in this movie, I felt they really followed through quite well. You had some really good explosions, you had some good fighting combats, some good shooting moments. You get a mixture of action scenes in this movie, of course. And then you get the cast, which is the main reason probably why a lot of people really enjoy this movie or wanted to watch this movie. I thought the cast done a great job with some good performances, especially the main two. Obviously, Anthony Mackie is in this movie, and him and his connection with everybody in this movie, I felt like he really had some great chemistry with everybody, including his wife, obviously, in the movie. I felt like they really felt like a good couple, which was believable in this movie. Obviously, he's got a baby on the way. And I feel like his performance overall was really great, really something special, something totally different to what I've seen him in the Avengers movies. And obviously, yeah, I just felt like it was something different and unique for him, which I was actually never seen nothing else from him. So this was actually quite good to see him play something different. And then alongside him we have Frank Grillo, obviously the career criminal, who is in this movie. Now, a lot of story is around this character obviously being the criminal and why he's a criminal and stuff like that, which is great. But Frank Grillo's performance as well is great. You normally get to see him in these sort of low budget movies, which is great for him because he's still getting his name out there as well as other people around. And I think his chemistry alongside Anthony Mackie is the crucial thing of this movie, of course. Their chemistry is great from the beginning to the end. And then you get their humour together as well, which really mixes well with the chemistry because you get some laughs out of it, how different they are. You get to see the director done a good job of showing how different they are, how one is really good and one is a really bad person, but why he's bad and stuff like that. You get a mixture, and I think they've done a great job with showing that on the screen. And then you have some great emotion in this movie. In that story you get some emotional sequences which I felt they handled very well, and a lot of it was due to the character depth and the character work throughout the movie. I think the director done a great job with the characters in this movie. You've got a bunch of great characters, all different backstories, and we care for a lot of these characters, which I really did enjoy, especially when you think of Frank Grillo's brother in the movie. I really liked him. And you think of obviously the wife obviously of Anthony Mackie. You get some cops in this movie which you care about as well, which is great. So a bunch of characters which you're definitely going to enjoy due to the director's work and the writing as well. The movie also keeps us engaged throughout the movie, which is great as well, because we're also trying to wonder whilst watching how the woman is, the pregnant woman, and how obviously the situations our characters are getting into, how they're going to handle it, and what's going to happen throughout the movie. It always keeps us engaged and questioning, which is great as well. And the one thing about this movie I was really worried about, and they done good with, was how they handled a pregnant woman on the screen. I feel like they made her look like she handled herself very well without her husband there, and also the way that I didn't go too extreme with her getting too hurt and stuff like that. I felt like they handled the situation great. Onto the bad points. Now, the bad points about this movie is the tone of the movie. It sometimes is a bit all over the place because the director is trying to add a bit of everything to this movie. You've got action, you've got drama, you've got humour. He's trying to add a bit of every type of genre in the movie, really. And you can just see he's just trying his hardest. And sometimes the tone of the movie is a bit all over the place. Like, you're supposed to be having a funny scene, but you're still getting that music played that's sort of like action-y type music. And it just sometimes affects the tone. And then we get the dialogue which wasn't great. Now, the writing of the story in general was great. I felt like the story was generally okay and quite enjoyable. But then the dialogue, I didn't really enjoy throughout the movie. I felt like it could have been much better. This sometimes led to the cast conversations feeling like they was sort of a Netflix movie and not one of them big blockbusters which you'd see in the cinema. And then some of the humour as well in this movie didn't quite land for me, and I think that's going to be a problem for some people. Some humour will land, some humour will not, and again, a lot of this is due to the dialogue and sometimes the tone of the movie. All these three sort of link up together. And then we get some actors in the movie as well. You see quite a few. You get some people in here and you're going to see that they deserve better in the movie, especially Grillo. I know that he could do a lot better, especially with the close combat stuff. I feel like they could have included that a lot more in this movie, because Frank Grillo's a great fighter and he's got a great build, and I feel like it would have invested people more in the movie with a lot more close combat fighting with him in it. As well as the movie, this is the main point for me, the bad point, is the movie can be predictable. For some people, you're going to find the twist out like a mile away and you're going to find it 10 times earlier than you should. I had a problem with this. There was a couple of things that was actually quite good twists, but there was a couple, I think maybe one or two things that I was like, do you know what, I already sort of knew that. It don't really feel like it's supposed to, and it just didn't land quite well for me. So guys, it's rating time. Let's have a look what the critics had to rate this movie. We have IMDb giving it a 7.1 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes giving it a 67%, and Metacritic giving it a 47. My rating for this movie is a 7.3 out of 10. That makes this a good movie. Overall, guys, I think this is a movie which a lot of people will enjoy and will surprise a lot of people, because I was looking at reviews and some reviews are being very, very harsh. I feel like a lot of movies nowadays need to be a blockbuster for everybody to enjoy, and which really is annoying, because a lot of reviews nowadays are gunning movies down, which is generally quite good movies. And then later on in the year, when it comes towards the end of the year, they're actually going to be praising these movies because there was terrible movies out there which they didn't enjoy, and they're like, actually, you know what, that weren't so bad. But I hate that, because then that's sort of being two-faced to the movie. This was generally a great Netflix movie for the year, so go check it out, enjoy it, and come back and let me know what you think about it. But if you already have seen it and you want to let me know, please do comment below. So guys, a 7.3 out of 10 for Point Blank. Don't forget to leave your ratings and thoughts down below in that comment section, of course. I'd love to hear what you think about the movie, and don't forget to smash the thumbs up if you enjoyed this review. Let me know you're enjoying the stuff I'm giving you on the channel, as well as gets the video out there for other people to enjoy as well. And if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that bell for much, much more. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, so hopefully you guys can join me in that journey, because when it comes to movies and TV series, we review stuff, we rank them, and we also react to trailers and fan edits on this channel, so you guys ain't gonna want my stuff coming up on the channel as well as the stuff already on the channel. So guys, without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I've been me, you've been you, and I'll see you next time, guys, on Talking with Jay Springer.